Hey guys, Matt from Damond Motorsports here, and today we're going to go over installing our GR Corolla oil catch can system. So with this, you've got our new billet oil catch can, which is fully baffled in this top chamber. We also have hoses that are pretty much pre-cut, ready to go. You don't have to do any cutting. It's a very simple, easy install. We've got hose clamps, hardware, stainless bracket, as well as a drain tube and a drain barb fitting. So that's the whole kit. Let's hop on the car and install this thing. All right, so here are the tools needed for the install. Here we have a pair of pliers. We have a ratchet here with a 1/4 inch socket on it. Alternatively, you could use a flathead screwdriver. This is for tightening the hose clamps. We have a 10mm wrench. Could use a 10mm socket. Here we have a 10mm ratcheting wrench just because it makes things a little easier. We have a 17mm wrench. And then we have a pair of scissors. So not many tools needed, and the install itself takes about 5 to 10 minutes. All right, here we're at the car. We've got everything ready. So we're gonna go ahead and jump right into the install. First thing you're obviously gonna wanna do is take your engine cover off. It's held in by a few rubber grommets. I've already kind of popped those loose. We're gonna take this and set it aside. Next up, we're gonna locate the factory PCV line. This line is coming from the intake in the back here up to this valve cover port. All we're going to need to do is remove this from the valve cover port, take our pair of pliers, spread open the factory hose clamp, just kind of work this off. Next, we'll take our line and pull it off of the valve cover. So this line is gonna be reused. We're just gonna connect right into it. So for that, all we're doing is taking the line, kind of turning it and leaving it roughly in the factory location. What we're gonna wanna do is prep our oil catch can by taking our drain barb here, threading that in, and just snugging it down with a 17mm wrench or just an open end wrench. And we'll take our drain hose and just slide that onto the drain barb. Now that our catch can set up, we can get this in the car. So what we're gonna wanna do is we're gonna wanna install the bracket onto the can before we then install in the frame, just because of how tight of a space we're working here. We'll kind of route the drain hose down first and then the catch can in place. Next, we're gonna take our bracket, just kind of align it on the back of the can where it needs to go, and then take our provided bolts and start threading them in. Due to the AC lines being here, we have to kind of do this somewhat in place just because of how tight this space is. Can't get the can in here with the bracket attached. Now I'm gonna take our 10mm wrench and we're gonna snug these bolts down. A little bit of thread locker is always a good call on these if you've got some handy. Now that we've got the bracket attached to the can, we can position the can in place and the bracket will mount on these two studs here on the strut tower area. Now we're gonna take our two provided lock nuts and start threading them on the studs. And then we'll snug these down. If you want to go for a torque spec, we would suggest 10 Newton meters. All right, so now that we've got those snugged down, we can start connecting our hoses. Here we have our two provided catch can lines. This line is going to go from the valve cover to the bottom port on the catch can. One thing we recommend is a little bit of light oil on the inside of the hose just to make it go on a little easier. All right, so now we're gonna take two of our provided worm gear clamps and just kind of place them on the hose like so. We'll get the hose first on the catch can, just kind of work that hose until it's fully seated. Slide one of our clamps down here. Then we're gonna take the other part of the line and put it onto the valve cover here. Next up, we're gonna take our provided hose here. Gonna remove this clamp from the hose. Just kind of slide it onto our plastic hose barb here, and then insert this to the factory hose. Take our pliers again and squeeze this clamp onto the hose. Take a little bit of oil here, just kind of get it on the inside of the hose just so it goes on the catch can barb a little easier. And then we'll take our provided hose clamps, get those in place, and then get this line onto the catch can itself. All right, now that the hoses are on, we're going to take either a flathead screwdriver, or here we have a 1/4 drive socket, and we're just gonna snug up these hose clamps. And for these ones on the catch can, you mainly just wanna get it to where it's slightly behind the barbs on the catch can fittings. And we'll snug up these ones as well. And then lastly, clamp for the hose on the valve cover. So that's pretty much the basics for installing the can. If you're planning to reuse your factory engine cover, you're just gonna wanna take a pair of scissors and trim out the foam where these lines run. So it's mainly gonna be this foam here, what you're gonna wanna trim. But for this car, we're not putting this back on, so. Lastly, what you're gonna wanna do is kind of secure the drain hose from underneath the vehicle wherever you see fit, wherever you plan to drain this can. So for this, we're just gonna lift the car up in the air because we have it on an engine lift. All right, so now that we're under the car, we're basically just gonna secure our drain hose. For this, you'll mostly just want it away from moving components. So that's gonna be the axles as well as the steering rack tie rod. So for this, all we're gonna do is we're just gonna take a zip tie and secure it to part of the subframe here. Just gonna route the hose back behind here. And we can either just kind of go right around this mounting point here. There's a hole here we can kind of stick the zip tie through. Just depends on how you want to secure this. We don't need to go super tight either with the zip tie. Just routing the hose so that way it's out of the way. So next, what we're gonna do is just trim some of this excess hose so that way it's not gonna be running into the tie rod. And then for that, all we're gonna do is take our pair of scissors and just give it a nice little cut. We'll trim the excess from our cable tie as well. And now we have the drain hose cut and in place. So with this, what's nice is you're able to basically drain the catch can with the vehicle on the ground. All you've got to do is just turn the wheel all the way to the left. You'll get plenty of access to this hose here.